Hey everyone, I'm Sean from Customer IQ, and today we're going to build an AI agent to coach our sales reps after each call. And we're going to use Customer IQ, Zapier, and OpenAI. We're going to do it in just a couple minutes. So before you get started, before you jump in, a couple things you're going to need just to get ahead of it is sign up for Customer IQ. You can start a free account. You're going to need to sign up for the OpenAI platform. So not just ChatGPT, but the actual OpenAI platform.openai. So get an account there because we need to plug into the API. It's really simple. If you're non-technical, you can still do this. And then sign up for Zapier if you haven't, because this is how we're going to tie all this workflow together. So to get started, what we're going to do is first go into Zapier, and let's just create a new Zap. And I'm going to give this a name before I forget. So this is the AI Sales Coach V2, because I already have one, so I want to make sure I have this separate. So first thing is we need to make a trigger and then an action, and then we're going to send it actually to Slack, but you can send it anywhere, like to your email. You can email the user whose call it was. That's probably the recommended thing here. You can also send it to HubSpot or Salesforce, whatever it is you want to do. So first, for the trigger, we're actually going to use webhooks. Customer IQ just launched webhooks, and this allows you to just push transcripts relate to anywhere on the web. So I'm going to click webhook. The trigger event is catch hook. Let's continue. And then you can skip this step on child. And this is what we need here. So your webhook URL. So we're going to copy this. And now I'm going to switch over to Customer IQ. And so once you're set up in here, you should see kind of similar thing to me here. You see your upcoming meetings. But we're just going to go to settings and then apps and integrations. And then to the webhooks tab. So you can see I already have a couple made here, but let's just go ahead and make a new one. So this is going to be, let's see, demo webhook, send transcripts to Zapier. Cool, and then that URL that we copied from Zapier, just paste it in here. Right now we have one event available. As more come alive, you can just select them here, but just select meeting transcript completed, and then create webhook, and that's it. So this is great. I've got that set up, and now let's switch back to Zapier, see what the next step is. So it looks like they're listening. So one thing we can do is let's send a test webhook, make sure that this connection is live. So here's the demo. I'm gonna send test payload, send it, and let's check over here. Let's test, and there we go. We have a request here. So that's awesome. So this is the payload. You can see it comes in with a transcript and a bunch of metadata. And the metadata helps you build really any workflow that you want. We're not going to get super complex today, but you get the contact email. So this is who you were talking to. And then there's also at the bottom here, the user. So this is really helpful for if you want to send the analysis to someone specific. So this is great. Let's continue to the next record. So now we're going to add some AI to analyze this. So I'm going to search for OpenAI. You can also do this with Claude or any LLM that you use. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to select ChatGPT. And the event here is going to be conversation. And then we'll select an account. I already have my account connected. So when you sign up for OpenAI, the platform, this is where you'll connect it here. It's really simple. So I've got that connected. And let's go to the next step. All right. Zapier had a little bit of a blip, so I cut that out. But here we are in the next step. So we need to fill a couple things out. For one, I'm just going to go ahead and change the model. I don't want to use Mini. I actually want to use, I'm going to use GPT-4. But if you use like O3 or one of the reasoning models, you could get even better results since this is like a deep analysis that we want here. So I'm going to now also change the advanced options to true because I want to update the assistant instructions. So we put together a helpful prompt here that we did a bunch of work on. So this is really, really good. So it's linked in this guide down at the bottom, but you can go to the AI sales call analysis prompt and just copy this. So that's in my clipboard. And this is what we're going to paste into the assistant instructions. So just a quick overview. This is saying your call coach GPT. You have some objectives. And then we just outlined exactly what we want in our analysis. And I encourage you to use this too because it's really, really helpful. So got my assistant message here. So this is going to guide the assistant what to do. And then we need to add the user message. And this is just going to be the transcript. So I'm going to hit the slash. I'm going to grab the transcript from that first webhook. So there it is, data transcript. Awesome. So that's all we need to do, I think. Let me double check. Yep, that looks good. Okay, cool. So continue, and then we'll test. So this is going to actually run the analysis on that transcript. And I don't think we'll see the response, but we'll get one, and we'll just know that it's working, and that's all that matters. We'll give this a quick second. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, so we got a message here. So we could see, we don't need to dive into this, but got a value. That's what's important. So okay, next we need to figure out where we're going to send this. So we have the response. Let's add one more step. And I'm going to send mine to, actually, I'm going to send it to my email. No, we'll do Slack. We'll do Slack. So you can send it anywhere. This could be HubSpot, email, Slack, Notion, wherever it is that you want the analysis to go. And you can also ping the user who created it, and just by using that user tag from the original hook. But in this case, I'm just going to post to, I'm going to send a message. Let's find that. Send channel message. All right, and we'll just connect our account here. Moving along. And for the channel, we created a channel for this, so sales call feedback. I'm going to add it automatically, and then let's add what the text should be. So basically, I just want to add the response from ChatGPT, and then I also want to add a link back to the original call. So if anything's interesting, me or my teammates can go and check on it. So I'm going to hit that backslash again, go into the conversations, and let's find the response. Reply, that's it. Add that in there, and then I'm going to do another line here, and let's add in, we'll call this the original call link, and add that in. Go to that first catch webhook, and in the metadata here, you should see data submission URL. So that's what we need. So this is great. So this is going to, webhook comes in, goes to ChatGPT, gets an analysis comes out, gets posted to Slack, and we're done. So let's call this the Call Coach AI. All right, continue, and I think we're done. Let's double check this. Yeah, okay, so let's test this step, see if we get a message to our Slack. So just sent. Let me go to sales call feedback, and yeah, so we got it. Call Coach AI. Awesome. So we're all done. Next call we have, it's going to analyze and send it on in. You can add a bunch more to this workflow where you could maybe filter out calls from like certain accounts, or you could have GPT like make a determination if it needs to analyze it or not. Just a ton of flexibility. Our team's happy to help with that as well if you reach out to us. But yeah, this is the main thing. And then Customer IQ has a nice feature where if you want to test this on a real call, you can go to your folders, and you know how this is organized. You go to sales calls, pick any call. So let's do this one with Chris. And from the call, you can click this action button and trigger webhook, and then select the webhook. So in this case, this is our demo. I'm going to hit trigger, and then this will run through that workflow, and I'll get an awesome analysis in Slack as a result of this. So hope this helps. If you have any questions, reach out to us, and happy building.